Doris with All the Books, and I am doing the Anything But Books tag today. I was tagged by Jenni King, and I will leave her link and all the questions below, as well as the original tagger, because I'm sure she has on her website. I forgot to look. And I have a few cool people to tag, so stay tuned for that. So, this is a good tag. I had to really think about some of these questions, so I enjoyed preparing for it. The first one is a cartoon that you love. So, I think about cartoons as, the history of my life. So, I don't remember much from my childhood, but I vividly remember being 4 years old and watching Underdog and knowing that my brother would be home from school when it was over. So that's a great memory, And it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a frog. It's Underdog. And then I also really vividly remember I was in junior high and my brother was in high school, and we got off the bus together and would both race home to watch He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. True story. It was critical. And then with my son, we both adore Chowder. Chowder is literary perfection in a cartoon form. Chowder is so awesome. Too bad it wasn't on it long enough, but we still love watching that show. Yes. A favorite song right now. So I wish I was one of those cool people that had a really hip, I don't even know where people store music now. It's on their iPhones. With a playlist. That's the term, a playlist. I love music, and when I hear other people's music, I think, oh, that's such a great song. But I'm really too lazy to, learn what I like anymore. But I do like, I should start listening to Pandora or one of those channels. Yeah, it's just hard to know what you like anymore when you're not into it. It's hard to get back into it. I don't know. Help me out here. I like Hills and Valleys by Taryn Wells. I will link that video below. It's just beautiful. Number 3, what do you like to do for hours that isn't reading? I'm a paper crafter. I have another channel, and yeah, I've been doing paper crafting for, I don't know, 15 years now maybe. Yeah, pretty heavy duty stuff. Number 4, what do you love to do that followers would be surprised by? I love to photograph wildflowers and insects. Yes. And that in itself may not be surprising to you at all. Probably some of my book selections have alluded to that. But if you were out walking with me, just down the road or at the state park or out on a major hike, this happens quite often when I'm actually hiking with people. That my son's used to it. He's not surprised anymore. But we'll just be hiking along, and then all of a sudden I'm just flat out on my belly photographing a flower. I mean, because you have to get the right angle, and you got to get up close, and you got to commune with nature. Yes. Number 5, an unnecessarily specific thing that you like to learn about. Well, again, I consider myself a student of nature, and I love to just study. I love to study it for itself, and I learned this from my father. And the thing about really seeing the world is you have to spend time with it. I think I see a lot more things than others might because I'm looking. And, seeing is a lot more than just the colors and, the things that are out there. You have to see shapes and movement. Like, I can spot a hummingbird moth because I know how it moves, and it looks just like a bee, but a bumblebee, but it's not a bumblebee, and I can, oh, it's so exciting when I see one. Things like that. I love nature. I love it, the tiny details of it. Number 6, something unusual that you know how to do. I can, my mom tried to teach me how to crochet when I was little, and I was too young to learn, and I would just cry and get frustrated. And then one day I just taught myself how to do it, and I can just make things. I mean, I can't make elaborate sweaters and cool patterns and things, but like the little Japanese character shapes, I could totally just crochet something from my head without a pattern. Like, I'll show you one. This is my little sheepy guy. So, I don't know, it's like I wanted to make Shaun the Sheep. That's another great cartoon. If you haven't seen Shaun the Sheep, you need to. But yeah, I just crocheted him. He's pretty cool. He's fun. Anyway, let's see. Number 7, something you've made recently. The sheep was a few years ago, but yesterday I made a new journal, a little junk journal, art journal, and I'm just, this watercolor paper, I'm just kind of excited to start filling it today. That's a paper bag, Benici paper. So yeah, that's from Flow magazine, which if you like paper, Flow magazine is amazing. That's tissue paper. But anyway, paper crafting. Number 8, your most recent personal project. Well, again with the paper, I've gotten back into my bullet journal, so I'm doing collage in it now and having a blast. Getting ready for the school year to start, so revving up my planning and, you know, getting it all done. Look, my booktube channel right there. Gratitude, because, you know, happiness is a choice, people. And this is an ode to Jenni King. Inspired by Jenni King. Today, this morning, I made the Get Shit Done bingo. I'm gonna get shit done. Apparently, this motivates you to get it done. I've written all these little tasks that I don't like to do and I don't really get around to very often. And the trick is, whenever you get a bingo, you get a prize. Yeah. Hopefully, in a month or two, I'll have more than just the free square in the middle colored. Hopefully, that's the plan. Thanks, Jenni. And number 9, what do you think about often when you're just staring out the window? My thoughts are infinity, and it's a problem. I'm one of those people that, you know, have too many windows open on their computer screen and it slows down the functioning. Yeah, I walk in a room and have to go back to the room that I was in before because I can't remember what I was doing because it's just non-stop. So yeah, there's too much going on up there. I need to slow it down. And number 10, an oddly specific favorite. So, I'm a Southerner, and after traveling out west a couple weeks ago, it was beautiful, and we enjoyed it. It was amazing, but I love the South. I love sultry, humid, hot weather. I love So the specific favorite climatic moment for me is a hot spring day. So, you know, in the spring when summer is just right almost there and the sun's shining and it's warm out, and then that random breeze with a waft of cold air will fly by, and you know, your hair touches your neck and you can see the flowers bobbing, and that's amazing. That's the specific thing that I love. So I am tagging Sarah from All Booked Up because yesterday she answered the last tag I gave her, so I think I should reward that, right? And I really think that she'll be good with these specific questions. I have a feeling that that's something she would be really good at. And I'm going to tag Catherine from Cover to Cover because she's been giving me so many great book recommendations lately. Like, really, really several. Thanks, Catherine. And I'm going to tag Jessica from Jessica's Vlogging because in the spirit of cats and vlogging, I like vlogs and cats and books. I like Jessica. And Kristen from Kristen's Library. She is a newer booktuber and she's just so enthusiastic, and I really loved her new V tag. She just had a very interesting childhood and you should watch it. I like it a lot. And Bree from Bree Hill. I don't know who mentioned her recently on BookTube, but I had subscribed to her but not watched any. So this morning when I was prepping for this video, I thought, oh, let me watch her real quick and see. And fabulous. She just reads a great variety of books, very interesting, and I love the way she presents her thoughts on them. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Bree Hill, and you know, maybe she'll do the tag. So anyway, thanks for watching, and gonna add a bonus cat video to the end because I know Jenny will like it. So I will chat with you soon. Bye. What are you doing, boo? Huh? Are you in the refrigerator? What are you doing in the refrigerator? Why did you get out? Get out of the refrigerator. Get out. You heard Mama. Get out of the refrigerator. You can't have that chicken. Get out of the refrigerator. Come on. Boo boo. Get out. Good girl. Good girl.